The economy struggled in 2014 due to protracted strikes, low business confidence, and a depreciating rand. A slight recovery is expected this year with improving labor relations and gradually stronger exports. National Treasury expects the economy to grow at 2.5% this year. With the last quarter growth rate still to be announced, the economy is expected to have grown at a rate of 1.5% last year. The increasing economic growth brings hopes of better job creation prospects to unemployed South Africans. The expectations of an improvement are based on stronger demand and assumptions that more power will be added to the national grid, thus enhancing production. Eskom expects Unit 6 of the much-delayed Medupi power station to start adding power from the second half. Electricity tariffs will rise by almost 13% this year and not the 8% initially announced. The energy regulator granted Eskom this increase to help the utility raise funds to plug a financial shortfall. This is expected to put more pressure on consumers and to raise input costs for businesses. Eskom mostly managed to keep the lights on during the festive season, but the challenge will resume this week when more people return to work. Inflation is expected to come down, supported by the low oil prices. Later this month, the Reserve Bank holds its first MPC meeting of the year. The repo rate is at 5.75%, and the committee is unlikely to raise interest rates since inflation remains within the 3 to 6% target band. The bank has already warned that if the rand weakens significantly and affects the inflation outlook, the rate hiking cycle that began last year would resume. Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene will deliver his budget speech at the end of next month. Budget allocations there will be closely watched. In his medium-term budget policy statement in October, he said that government plans to keep spending under control and reduce the budget deficit within 3 years, factors that saved South Africa from a 7 credit rating downgrade last month. The biggest challenge for the Treasury will be convincing public servants to accept inflation-linked wage increases. Negotiations have begun, and what concerns many is that government and public servants are far from agreement. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.